don't think I like Tyla's personality. I think someone needs to check her because she doesn't understand American culture at all. I could not agree more with this. She almost gives off entitled or uppity African. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very off-putting, and it's almost like she expects people to just fall to her feet. That is Armand Wiggins, who I fuck with a lot. Shout out to him. If you don't know him, Google him yourself. But I felt like this before the VMAs, by the way, because she popped up at the Barclays in support of Usher.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I saw that.
Oh, and when Usher attempted to do his showmanship dance while her record is playing, come on, we in front of 20,000 people, let's get in our bag. She dubbed him.
She did. Mm-hmm.
They say there's a reason for it.
I don't give a fuck what the reason is.
The reason is that she's got a man.
I don't give a fuck about your man.
Okay, so the reason
I'm not out of line. You on this stage. Usher got a girl.
Okay.
So what,
True.
nigga?
Well,
everybody parameters is different.
Yeah. And he was coming up behind her, trying to whine on her.
Y'all preach your ideals somewhere else. We in front of 20,000 people right now.
So you saying somebody should go
Your
get some
album
morals
came out. I'm telling you what I'm saying. Don't step on what I'm saying. I'm telling you what I'm saying.
That sounds dumb.
I'm telling you what I'm saying. Your album came out ages ago. There's mad money being spent on putting you where you need to be seen properly. Usher Raymond does not have to bring your little new artist ass on stage. He don't.
She was in the crowd. She was in the crowd.
I don't give a fuck where she was. Tell that shit to your group chat. Once you hit the stage and you are a performer and your song is on and a legend is trying to highlight you, there is a way to do that do-si-do shit that she did. She did it in a way that looked real nasty, and I thought this before the VMAs.
Didn't we violate Keke Palmer for playing into that nigga?
Hold on, Joe. She was in the crowd.
She never brought her on stage.
The crowd and tried to
She
dance
never
with her
brought
in
her
the
on
crowd.
stage.
She was not on stage.
Yeah.
He came to her.
He went to her in
and
the
tried
crowd.
to dance with her in the crowd.
I hate talking music with non-music people. Ice, so you think that was by chance? You think that was an accident?
No, he spotted her in the crowd and went to her in the crowd.
So you think that was coincidence?
No.
They knew.
told him she was in the crowd.
Do you think that
Just
that
like
was
with Mel, just like Lucky Day with Mel.
Exactly. So do you think that was a surprise to Tyla is my question.
That Usher was going to come over there and dance with her? No.
So why the fuck you telling me where she was at?
Because you're saying you brought her on stage to dance.
Great. I don't care where she was at. The show was going on, and she dubbed him in a way that looked like,
It was our dance, but not that. Respectfully,
it gave "Don't Touch Me, Nigga" is what it gave.
So hold on, wait.
I got a nigga, and he might.
It gave "Don't Touch Me, Nigga."
It gave respect my boundaries, my nigga. That's what it gave. Some women do that.
Nigga, he wasn't gyrating on the little girl's ass.
He got up.
He tried to get behind her.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
You're wrong.
He tried to get behind her.
He tried to dance
She turned
closer.
and backed off.
He tried to dance closer.
And y'all eviscerated Keke Palmer for the same shit, having a man and dancing up on him.
I love to see passion from you guys. She moved long before there was any. This passion looks great. Awesome. It's beautiful on y'all. She moved long before there was a pelvic thrusting from Usher. And right after I finished talking about Tyla, we can get in there if Usher's a creep or not. I'm not mad. Hey, wait, hold up. That's fun to me.
Okay.
I think these R&B niggas is creeps. And they do. I'm not trying to invalidate what y'all saying.
You're making gumbo, bro.
No, I'm talking. I'm not trying to invalidate what they're saying. Sure. The R&B niggas be on some shit with girls that got a man and be doing shit on the stage and trying to pass it off as showmanship. Okay. They do, and maybe Usher was trying to do that.
Okay.
I'm saying before the VMAs, the way that she did that came off a way. This Armand Wiggins tweet is saying she just seems tone deaf to American culture.
That Armand Wiggins tweet sounds like some bullshit to me.
Maybe.
And
he said, I don't know this girl, but I don't like how she acts. What?
Right.
Fam.
Yo, dog, but every time you see her visibly, there is something like this. There was the Breakfast Club interview where it's like, okay, got it. There's this Usher shit. There's this when she accepted the award. Girl, stop it now. Stop. You don't know that you getting up there to accept the award. Listen, I didn't even like how she fucking put her hand on the person that was walking her to the stage. I hated that.
That's crazy.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm telling you how I felt. There's a way
you don't like the girl, Joe.
No, no.
Let's come across
the girl, Joe.
No, please. So just because y'all don't agree, don't fucking invalidate what I'm saying and let me say what I'm saying. Because I thought long and hard about what I'm saying. I've seen Taylor Swift and everybody else that get walked up there do that same move away. They all got to get walked up there. I'm not highlighting her. If you got a long dress on, somebody's walking you to the stage. There is a way to depart from that person. I'm telling you that when Tyla did that, it could look away. Let's continue it. She don't know that saying this award is too heavy and trying, carry, hold this. I'm not saying that she wasn't genuine in what she was saying. I'm saying it comes off away. Niggas are not off base for highlighting that. It came off away. And Chloe looked at her like,
Holly.
Not Chloe. Holly looked at her like, girl,
yeah,
Lil Nas X, you better. You didn't watch it.
I saw that. That clip is
I'm
going
arguing people
that clip is
I don't give a fuck about
everywhere.
a clip going viral. I'm talking about sitting there through commercial break and seeing it and feeling it in the moment. Fuck that clip. How would you have held it?
No.
So what the?
But there's
maybe
a man
I would
there.
have.
And he grabbed it.
As you should.
Also, let me say, Lil Nas X is fucking maturing like the kids from Stranger Things.
Okay. All right, Joe. All right. Enough of Joey right now. We're gonna calm him down. He's saying a lot. He was saying a lot on that part today. He was saying an absolute lot. One thing for sure, two things for sure, and it does come off a bit entitled how Tyla was acting on that VMA stage. Now, does it seem like that's just how she behaves? Because it did seem very natural to her to want to give somebody else something to hold, so she didn't have to hold it if she felt like it was too heavy. It wasn't light enough. I don't know. Either way, I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I want to say she's uppity, but is she really? I mean, I think that's just how pretty women. I feel like at the end of the day, that's just pretty privilege. She's walking around with pretty privilege and using her pretty privilege in the best way that she possibly can. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because at the end of the day, you got it. So might as well use it if you got it. But here's the Armand Wiggins tweet that they was referring to. Hey, I don't like Tyla's personality. I think someone needs to check her because she doesn't understand American culture at all. She almost gives off entitled or uppity African. Now, that has something to do with how Africans act, and they do act entitled and uppity for some reason. But hey, it is what it is. You can't knock them or be mad at them for it. It's just how it is, man. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very off-putting, and it's almost like she expects people to just fall to her feet. Yeah, these folks from Africa do think they come from the kingdom of black people, so they think they're kings and queens, and we're just peasants. We're all just the peasants. We're all just the niggas that, who gives a fuck about us? We're fucking descendants of slaves. We're not descendants of the ones from Africa, even though we are technically, but those guys got shipped off and came here. It's a whole bunch you can get into with it. And then that'd be my thing. You want us to feel sorry for you not really accepting your blackness. Oh, I have a hard time accepting being a black woman or this type of woman. I don't know what Tyla want us to call her at the end of the day, but she could have a little bit more grace, be a little bit more humble. It did come off a bit entitled, the whole moment at the VMAs. But at the end of the day, how do you expect a woman with pretty privilege to act? How do you expect? That's how they all act. They act like, hey, you should bow at my feet when I enter the room. And the thing is, because of Instagram and Twitter and all these other apps, all these women are walking around with pretty privilege right now. There's not one woman that's not walking around with pretty privilege at the moment. If they can, have makeup and all that extra shit, BBL, their heads are ballooned to the fucking sky at the moment. And there's no popping that balloon. As long as OnlyFans isn't around and women feel like they can make millions of dollars off their pussy, there's no popping that pretty privilege balloon. It's just when you know you have the pretty privilege, just walk around with a bit understanding, a bit humility, a bit humble. But hey, at the end of the day, I don't know. No, I think Tyla is a pretty woman. Is she the baddest woman in the game? Not in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Either way, that's that. Joe Budden definitely went off on Tyla, and it sounds like the conversation really delved into how she treated Usher. But she's been dubbing all these niggas that's been trying to get at her. She dubbed Castaneda on his live. We friends though. Come on. This is her thing. Like, she dubbing niggas in public. She not and I respect that in a way. Because a lot of these women, while they'll just throw themselves to these niggas and twerk on their streams and do whatever, act crazy, you know, she's trying to be reserved, trying to, you know, not be seen as one of those hussies. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. We need more women that act with a bit of class. Now, was that a little classless what she did on the VMA stage? Depending on who you are, depending on how you feel. But at the end of the day, I really didn't give two fucks about it, to be honest. Not to get as mad as Joe did. I didn't care. I'm more mad about this complex list than anything. As you can see, that shit still haunting me. Like, is Glorilla on that shit? Oh yeah, she's on it. Okay, just making sure. just making sure. Either way, that's that.